Okay, just finished at the gym, another good workout. Wow, Ford Laser from like the 1990 model. That's beautiful. I love those cars. Got a lot of inflammation in my forearm. Gonna have to. I'm getting to the age now where the recovery rate is pretty slow, even though I eat really good healthy food. Eat a lot of oats, a lot of milk. Milk is great for muscle. Brown rice, tuna, eggs. That's really everything I eat. And then I mix with spices and sauces just to spice it up a little bit. But the one thing I think works really well with people in my age bracket is not to work on one specific body part one day. It's to break it up so that it's almost like you're resting your body part even during your workout. I have done just like, legs only one day. It's a bit intense the next day, but I found that if I break things up, in each workout there's something for shoulders, something for arms, something for chest, something for abdomen, something for obliques, something for legs, something for if you break it up, it's a lot better the next day. The other thing is that definitely compression of the joints as well. I don't usually use gloves. Number one, that is a beautiful Ford Laser GL. That's 1990 model, around that. I normally don't use gloves, just so lock in the wrist joint, get it to be just to keep its strength. But now it's becoming a little bit difficult. I've noticed the feeling, so it's probably best to use my gloves for the next 2 weeks. Exit 66. I can't say that. No, exit 66. But just definitely the gloves I have now have a really good wrist wrap compared to other gloves. I'm just going to have to really clamp down and make them a little bit sturdier, I think. That's exit 66. No, that's exit. No, it's different exit. Okay. So that's definitely something I did today. I was doing incline dumbbell press for the chest, 45 degrees. What do I do? How are the dumbbells? 40 kilograms, 90 pound. So I've wrapping them very tight, but then as soon as I've done my set is just to loosen them is good. Because about 2 weeks ago when I wasn't using the gloves at all and I'm doing it, there was a little bit more pain than usual. So definitely think about wrapping them up if you're already in that 45 plus bracket. Somebody at the gym today talking about how they were using creatine and felt like their energy level just really just had a boost. That's fantastic to hear. And yeah, creatine's going to do that because it's all about hydrating your muscles. And I should be definitely putting a bit of creatine in my water every day. Just a little, just a tablespoon or two, that should be enough. Or one scoop, that should be enough. Yeah, it was it's something that a lot of people think that they don't need. I like to say it like this: if you're not drinking if you really gonna hit the gym to really improve, you're gonna drink 4 liters of water a day. If you're unable to do that, a little bit of creatine will help with the hydration. As per the recommendation, you don't need to go any more than 5 grams, isn't it? All right, 66. Rokuju in Japanese, hok in Thai. There you go. Alrighty. Yeah, that's one of that's the one thing that even if you're 47 years old and in absolute awesome good physical shape anyway, you still, things are gonna, you're not 23 and a half. When things pop back, when you settle down, they don't pop back straight away. You have to be careful. And you just gotta watch out. So, compression is good. Straps are good, even if you don't like them. I don't like that. The other one is hydration is good. Protein is good. Branched chain amino acids, good. Simply because they do help that bump back, which is really important to get. Bump back, I mean, to get back into it. And that's in particular if you're trying to lift heavy.
Use the right lane to take the Smith Street motorway slip road, then turn right onto Smith Street. Turn right onto Smith Street. In 600 meters, turn left onto Napa Road.
Oh, Napa Road, okay. But none of these people will probably let me. No, it's not here. Oh, damn, where am I? I have no idea. Gotcha. All right. Some of these people, somebody has to let me. Anyway, getting back to it. These things do help. And the only one I would say to be wary of is I think you won't need a lot of protein.
Turn left onto Napa Road.
I don't know what that woman was doing. Okay, that just seems a little bit dangerous. Right on, 2 inches. Anyway, getting back to it. With protein, that's going to be
In 400 meters, at the roundabout.
if you're in that overweight, that body mass index of like 30 plus, you're probably not going to need it for a while. You've got to really get into the gym regime first and burn that energy that's already stored in your body first. To get that moving forward, it's going to be really, whoa, it's getting kind of dangerous driving these days around here. That will be really good for you. I've noticed that there are people that immediately hop in the gym and they actually take like mass gainer, and I'm like, if you're 300 pounds right now, you're probably not going to need that. Get the foundation in place first.
In 100 meters at the roundabout, continue.
You may not have to, you may not have to try to do 400 pound squats now. You might just use the bar and just do, instead of doing 6 reps at 400 pounds, do 100 reps with just the bar to get that foundation moving. It's going to be probably better for you. Number one, you have to kick in the brain. The brain has to start sending the signals to the body. In a lot of instances, this hasn't really occurred. So it's one thing to think about. Get the neural messages firing so that you can go on to lift heavier safely. This is something that a lot of people forget. If you haven't exercised, your brain will send functions to your body. If it hasn't done it for a while, it may come across as being cumbersome. But if you practice and practice and practice, it gets better. That's why when we're kids and we're walking really weird. It takes a while for the brain to start sending the right signals, the signal processes. But anyway, this is going to be my new one, Gym Show Online, TikTok and Instagram. One day Twitter might work itself out. I set up a Twitter and then this suspended me. I can't work out why. I didn't post anything, and it said something strange, like something about behavior. How can you have behavior if you haven't posted anything? Anyway, I guess it was probably done under the old Twitter. So if I ask the new Twitter, so I wrote to Elon, because we're like that, Elon and I always text each other, and he's like, "What's up, David?" I'm like, "Yo, Elon, you got a rocket for me?" He goes, "Yeah, man. How many you want?" 4. Nah, 5. I want to give one away. I think my brother should have like 2. How about that? No, I'll give my brother 2. So yeah. And he said, he said to me, like, "Yeah, man, I'll get you some rockets." I was like, "Cool." I don't have a place to put them. That was the problem right there. We had no place to put them. So he said, "All right, cool, I'll hold on to them. I made them anyway for you." I said, "What color are they?" He said, "They're green." I said, "I don't like green." He said, "How about blue?" I said, "Blue's cool." So he said, "I'll repaint them." So he sent me photos of himself repainting it. That was cool. Good painter. He did some good painting there, Elon. Yeah, the whoa, husky. Anyway, so maybe when I get home, it'll be back up and running. We'll see what happens, I guess. You never know these days. And it's always funny with the supplements. I always have I'm not taking any supplements now. But as soon as I do, I will definitely build a lot of muscle, as I did before. It just
Turn right onto Parkwood Boulevard.
I don't want to take them all the time. That's a Husky 701. That's a nice big engine. But then if it's 700, I'd like a twin, minimum twin. So yeah, the supplements will really do a lot for you at my age, as long as they're taken within reasonable guidelines. And then every like 3 days, you don't take anything. And then that's just really to give your system a quick little reboot. Some people do it like once a week, 1 day off, or I like every 3 days. 'Cause then it stays fresh in my head. I have a horrible memory, and so that'd be good. The other thing is to always. Here's another one that sounds cool, like, oh, it's not a real big problem. Don't wait until you run out. Have a couple of days reserve always, then order. Sometimes stuff just ain't available. Even in this country, I've noticed sometimes stuff flies out the window. But yeah, just be careful. Don't think that supplements are going to do it for you. When I was in Thailand, I knew guys that were taking every steroid under the sun, like injecting themselves with stuff, or at least their friends injecting them. Like I'm not bragging. I can bench 380 pound. They look just as big or even bigger than me, and they're able to get 225. But God, they're full of steroids. That's no good. And the minute they have a week or a month off, and a lot of guys would fly in for a couple of months, stay in Thailand, and go back to their home countries for work and stuff like that. And I'd see them, they'd come back after a few months, they'd come back and they would just go back to exactly to how they were before they were taking the steroids, because they don't take them at home because they're too expensive. Ooh. Okay, cool. You can't take that stuff can have real negative benefits. Supplements, on the other hand, won't do that to you.
In 100 meters.
And so it's a lot better. Waiting for one white car. Come on, white car, let's go. Yay! I've never done that before. Come on, pink car. Is that a pink? It's a strange colour. Oh, there's another car outside there. Alright, let's see if I can reverse in here.
Your destination is on the left.
Okay, cool. Hey, yeah, that's good. Thank you. This country is it's a bit funny, because these days people used to stop now when you're reversing. Nowadays, not so much. Look at that. Look at that. No camera. No camera. It's just, I have one, but I didn't turn it on. A gift. Trust me, if you need a car reversed, you call me, alright? I only charge $300 plus GST. But it's like the best you'll ever see. Alright, good people, have fun. If you're old, compression, wrap stuff up. Use some supplements. You're going to need them to really get that energy going and get those workouts working in your favor. Be careful with what you take though. Don't take too much. What else should I mention? No, that's about it. Drink lots of water. Probably my favourite one to start off with would be creatine to get the water into your muscles and to build up the muscle retention as well. All right. I'll see you guys later. Peace.